The readings this week expose the absolute failure of human self-optimization systems. Whether we try to justify ourselves through financial security, moral record-keeping, or performative religious status, the divine law strips away our scorecards and declares us completely bankrupted. We cannot optimize or audit our way into righteousness. Our self-made efforts only expose our deeper structural brokenness. God's response completely bypasses our performative ledger accounting. Christ arrives not as an inspector to verify our moral worth, but as a sovereign physician opening a clinic for the structurally sick. True restoration begins only when our self-will hits a total dead stop, allowing His foreign, forensic righteousness to be credited to us as a completely unmerited gift.
Sit down, Matthew, count the Roman toll. Put a price on your brother, ink the ledger of control. The ink is full of gall and the silver's full of grease, trading out your ancestry for imperial lease. But an iron shadow falls across the custom house floor, a forensic shadow scaling past the rusted door. He doesn't check the ledger, doesn't weigh the collected cent. He says, follow me into the room where the currency went. Leave the booth, let the tally boxes rust. Shake the silver lining from the custom house dust. For the world don't require the physician's knife. He has come to bring a clinic to the dead spaces of life. Now the clean robes gather at the window in the dark, the self-appointed guardians of the high moral mark. They sniff the room for leprosy, they profile the disease, asking why the teacher dines with parasites like these. Look at the infection at the table, look at the stain. They want a holy ledger that can insulate their pain. Go and learn what it means. Write it in the stone. He wants forensic mercy, not the blood upon your throne. Your sacrifices hollow, your exceptionalism blind. He didn't come to call the clean who left the sick behind. Shake the silver lining from the custom house dust. For the world don't require the physician's knife. He has come to bring the clinic to the dead spaces of life. I came not to call the righteous, shut the book. The clinic is open. Optimizing our parameters, charting out our success, insulating our anatomy from the weight of human stress. We built a currency of ego out of the status we achieved, unfeeling inside our metrics, blind to how we drifted and grieved. Before the system cracked bone deep, we walked a lawless line, wandering through modern standard, calling the delusion divine. Break the matrix down, let the calibration strike, drive the hammer through the icons that we like. It is good for my soul that the structure had to break, for the fracture was the mercy that kept my heart awake. The platform is loud with whispers, casting the narrative stone. They profile our human damage, leaving us isolated and alone. But underneath the static of their performance display, I can hear the ancient covenant clearing the static away. The internal architecture is shifting into real alignment now, forcing my autonomous needs to finally learn how to bow. Break the matrix down, let the calibration strike, drive the hammer through the icons that we like. It is good for my soul that the structure had to break, for the fracture was the mercy that kept my heart awake. Take away the silver metrics, let the credit fade away, shatter all the gold production that dominated the display. The law of the mouth is standing when the empires expire, sovereign objective baseline, refined inside the fire. My heart awake. Before I was afflicted, I went astray. For the premium scraps of a modern display, hoping the shadow will pass if we mimic the way. But the presence is gone, left a void in the room The fog clears away. The dead womb is exposed. Only faith remains. Seasons erase the performative strength of our late stage display. We look at the ledger of all that we spent, clinging to shadows of a hollow intent. Our natural anatomy is failing the test, and the dead space inside cannot offer us a rest. Hope against hope when the vitality dies. Look away from the flesh to the forensic skies. He speaks to the barren, he speaks to the void, and credits the righteousness we destroy. We try to build fortresses out of our pride to cover the graves where our weakness resides, but the inheritance isn't a wage you can earn. It's a forensic promise when the embers unburn. He looks at the bankrupt, the broken, the old, and covers the carcass in a structural gold. No performance can save, the law blocks the way. No currency count when the tally stick breaks. He trusts in the one who walked out of the tomb and brought resurrection to a desolated room.
The performative books have been cleared. Every human baseline spreadsheet has hit an absolute dead stop under the strict inventory of the law. Yet inside the deep, empty anatomical cavities where our self-will failed the test, the forensic promise is verified. The field clinic remains open, distributing an unmerited foreign righteousness that calls life directly out of the tomb. Leave the booth. Let the tally boxes rust. rest secure inside the promise of the one who credits what we destroyed. Amen.